The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
There's been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do. And probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
And he's had some wow moments along the way.
He excels.
Dembele. Dembele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It's Dembele! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Vietnam are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hazard in acres of space out wide. Crunching tackle. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's a threatening ball. Shoots! And it's come back out to him. And no mistake. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
You're looking at a different game now.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Now it's Iniesta, closing in on goal. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's picked his way through. Haaland! Off the post! Good ball, good take. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Nuno Mendes. Dembele. Iniesta. And here's Ibrahimovic. Nuno Mendes. That's a sharp pass. And it's Dembele. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on.
Oh, good effort! Goal! Republic of Korea! And again they hit the front. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Tries a shot! It's hit the upright. Shot could be on. Can he finish? Dembele is always looking to break lines. Cafu. Bruno Fernandes. Hakimi. And here's Dembele. And here's Haaland. Strokes it back. And this is Dembele. Big chance! Well taken goal. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And here's Haaland, and it's Mendes. Now this could be a chance. Chance for a shot! And he thumps it clear. Vieira. Dembele. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Well, they could break here.
There will be 1 minute added
Looking
time.
to play him in. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time. The second half is up and running.
Vietnam are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Tries to get it clear. It's a pretty loose pass. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. Shot a goal! And that's a sharp finish. And the comeback is complete. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Vietnam have their lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Cafu gets over and intercepts. Now it's Hazard. He's found a way past. And it's Roberto Carlos. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Bruno Fernandes. Can he get on the end of this? Is there any support? He might not need it. Vieira, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Dembele. And the shot! And it's in! And just like that, the man of the moment has his third. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't? Oh, great leap! And that's a good finish. What a header, flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Substitution for South Korea. Number 9.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 21.
South Korea cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Dembele.
Well, what a difference
Coming
a
on the
goal
field,
makes. Now all of a sudden
number
it seems the
13,
belief is back.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Roberto
Number
Carlos
10,
made a surge
Messi.
from full-back,
Number
as it turned
15,
out unsuccessfully.
Bale. Substitutions taking place.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Can he get it through? Oh, that's nice. Messi. Hazard. Good purposeful running this.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, that was vital. Now it's Hazard. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And the counter is on. And it's Neves. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Substitution for South Korea. Number 22, Hazard. Coming
It's
on
a
to replace
crossfield
him
ball
is
towards the other flank.
Number 8,
Yaya Toure has
Substitution in
quite the
progress.
footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Roberto Carlos. Lofted in. And a header! Oh, crossbar! That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That's a towering header! Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
Oh, what a chance. It looked to me like he just changed his mind at the last second there.
And it's Potw. Valverde stood up well to him there.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Chouameni. And it's Neves. Pedri. Thuram. And a chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's on it. Can he get away? Plays it in low. Pull it. Just 5 minutes left. And it's Vieira. Threads one in.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Pedri, that's destined for the flank. Looking for options for movement. And he lines up a
Added minutes
cross.
has been indicated.
It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Just a quick announcement, it is now time for our special lottery. Please grab the tickets you were given when you
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello, everybody,
The game
and
yet to
welcome
kick
to
off.
today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer. And a chance! It's there! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! Simplicity itself.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Chance here to counter. Dembele chips it through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Saliba not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And the pass is intercepted. Valverde. Good running, strong and purposeful. Matheus Cunha. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. Oh, important interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Dembele. Now it's Eto'o. He's looking wide. It's a promising position. Hazard. Oh, that's a fine interception. Deftly away. Pullet. Zico! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
No surprise there. Can't be hesitant in those moments, Peter. Just allowed the defence to regroup and stop the attack.
First quarter of an hour gone. And this is Hazard. Matheus Cunha. And here's the chance to counter. Cucurella. He's found a way through. Valverde. Chance, surely! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, he's been decent chance! It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that's a good ball. Matheus Cunha.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Hakimi. Well read, nice interception. Vietnam leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Out towards the flank. He's a sharp... Great chance! Oh, good finish! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
Well, when it's Pete...
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.